Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quick Looks with the Casual Hour. I am Chase Kennecke. I am joined by Bobby Pease. Hi, Bobby.
Hey, that's me.
I'm very excited.
It's me, Chase.
It's me, Miitopia.
Hey,
That's where you're going with that? Yeah,
we got there.
We finish each other's
Sandwiches.
Hey, thank you. Very good, very good. So this is Miitopia. This is on the Switch. This is a game that originally came out for the 3DS a handful of years ago.
I remember seeing it there.
Yeah, I played that version. I thought it was pretty fun. I ended up falling off it. And we talked about this on the Casual Hour, the podcast that we do every Wednesday. And I was not super excited about this game because I remember falling off it the last time.
Oh my god.
But I played the demo of this, and this is pretty much right after the demo. I actually restarted the game when the full version came out, and I got past the part that the demo takes up. And so now we're kind of seeing all new stuff. And at this point, Bobby, I think I really, really like this game.
Yeah, I was going to say, so you kind of teed me up here a little bit, because when you talked about it on our podcast, I was like, okay, it was a game that doesn't maybe need to be any longer. And then a week later, I see Chase is putting stuff on Twitter. I'm like, oh, I guess he's playing it. And
I didn't want to show you that yet.
Damn it! And then and then Chase is like, this is my potential game of the year front runner. I love this game. I've invested multiple hours into it. And
yeah. So here's what happened. The reason I fell off the 3DS version was because you get at some point. I think I compared this game to Spore, where it just makes you build so much stuff. Like, oh, you could put faces on anything. Like, this is my guy. This is my me. This is
you don't say. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, he's got my signature garbage facial hair. But and also my chick clothing, obviously. Like, I wear that all the time. Especially since COVID hit.
You're not wrong. I mean, I've seen you with a chicken.
Yep, my big chicken hat. Everybody knows. So the 3DS thing, I fell off it because it got to the point where I just don't want to keep building all these Miis.
Right.
And finally, I just kind of fell off. This game, I was really concerned about it at the beginning because it doesn't bring over any of your 3DS Miis. There's no way to access all those guys from before.
Sure.
So I had like this Admiral Akbar Mii that I made. I had some other Miis that from the Wii and 3DS times, and people that I spot passed or street passed with on 3DS.
That old technology.
And this had none of that. So it's like, oh god, like I'm not gonna have any of these faces. I'm not gonna have any faces to deal with. However will I play this game this time?
Right.
And it turns out that they have a character creator in here, as they always have had, but they've upped some of the options, some of the details that you can get to make some new characters, and also because it's Nintendo, everybody gets a code. Welcome back to friend codes, but there's an access key that each account gets, and you can put that access key online, and then people can search for that access key and download your characters.
Do you think that we can have that in the comments here for this video?
Yeah, sure. I'll put my access key down. Cool. So what happened was I went from thinking I had no faces to now I have damn near 500. I don't think I'm going to run out of faces.
He's a mad lad.
Yeah, so we're gonna run in here. We're gonna see some of the faces that I've downloaded. I've made some of these.
So is this like your hub here?
No.
Can you give me like a 30-second pitch? What the fuck is Miitopia?
Okay, Miitopia is an RPG.
Okay.
You start over here in this tiny little town, and you run through. We'll just do a basic run. This is what the game more or less is. You have your characters here. We'll talk about my characters in a bit. Don't worry about it. There's also a horse there. As you can see, the horse is new. There's just some like little chatter that happens. None of it means anything. And then you get into RPG battles against these monsters with faces, because there's a dark wizard who has stolen a lot of people's faces, and you're trying to get the faces back to everybody. That's the whole point of the game.
Okay. And it's turn-based, right?
It is turn-based, so this game kind of works like Persona 3, which is not a Persona game you have played, but the way Persona 3 worked is you control your main character, and then the other characters in your party function on their own.
Okay.
That's what this does, although you can also have your own character auto-battle, which I think is the way to play this. I think you let the dice roll, because it's more fun if the game kind of takes over and you just let it all happen.
Don't hit anything here, because I think it's worth noting that you're saying how tough that was when I'm pretty sure you just knocked that moth into an oblivion in one hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so this is me in my chick armor here, obviously, and this is my harem, as you can see, of anime characters. So everybody knows Asuka Langley Soryu from the hit anime Neon Genesis Evangelion. Bobby, I'm sure you're familiar with Asuka.
I was going to just ask if that's who that was, but I'm glad that you cleared that up. I know one of these characters.
Yeah, you do. You know two of them.
I do know
you know three. You know me.
I know
I'm
you.
Me. You probably are not familiar with Asuka. You definitely do know Makoto over here.
Best girl.
Best girl from Persona 5. She is in her queen state with the mask on. And then another me that I made. I didn't make Makoto. I made the other three here.
Okay.
And the one on the end there is from failed Quicklook that never went up, and we never did it. But you are now familiar with this character, Hamon Karn, Queen of Space, from everybody's hit series, everybody's favorite hit series, Gundam. So as you're now, I'm becoming more initiated, and it seems like I know, because I'm friends with you and we talk outside of all these recordings, that the real big draw for you, and you mentioned already, has been the creation. Yes.
You have your access code. Is there data in that access code that shows you, like, hey, this particular me has been downloaded X amount of times? No,
that is a frustration I've found with a lot of creators, is that one, it doesn't give you any data about who has downloaded it. If anything's popular, it doesn't have. This is Nintendo. They don't know how to do online, right?
Right.
So they're certainly not. Hey, this is a really popular me. This is. You can't even do Animal Crossing style searches for, like, if I just said Asuka, search for designs named Asuka, and just see if anybody else has made an Asuka. There's none of that. It's just these access keys, and you have to hope that somebody has seen it and put it out somewhere, and you can find it there. For my money, I say you make a search on Twitter for the words access key, and if you want to be real cool, translate it into Japanese and search for access key in Japanese as well, and then you just search through anybody who's typed the words access key, because they usually put their access key after that, and then you can just see a bunch of people's cool stuff they've made.
Interesting. Okay.
Which is how I've gotten most of my characters.
And I'm seeing some level progression, it looks like, in some items gained.
Yep, there is lots of progression stuff going on. Also, my horse, you see on the left, I could customize the horse. I made a shiny Ponyta.
Yeah, I was going to say, that looks like Ponyta.
Yep. Well, it's a shiny version. I had it at the original version, but I like the blue. You can also speed this up. I can have my characters run and go through these levels a little bit faster. But I'm not even moving. This is auto-moving. I have them auto-battling. Everything is automated.
Is there permadeath in Miitopia?
There is not permadeath.
Okay.
In fact, my cleric, Makoto, has a way to revive members because she's...
Now, do you get to choose what type of, like, classes are in your party? Do you have...
Yes.
Like, can you swap your party out?
Not currently. I've got 4 is the maximum you can have at any one time, plus the horse. But eventually in this game, I think you can get up to 7 party members, and you can switch them out eventually.
Because, I mean, essentially, you could have, like, 500 team members, right?
I wish. No, you can't have 500. You are limited, and you can't switch them after you pick them. But this is the other part. You gain levels, but you also gain levels in
your team building,
like relationship, friendship levels. Yeah. So Makoto here is now better friends with the horse, and she can do this mounted attack. Sometimes that will just happen. It's a random event. when you're in battle, she can saddle up and do a powerful hit.
So
that is basically the loop. What we just did there is basically the loop, and it's telling me, "Hey, Bobby, do you remember the Wii when it told you like, hey, what if you went outside?"
Yeah, go.
This game does that a lot.
Got it. So also, you're running through this with the party. You're progressing it. There is a known baddie, but a lot of the is there like purchasing? Like I see some money down here. Are you able to buy items, trade items, that sort of thing?
Yeah. So this is a little bit chance too. You get money for fighting things, and then you can spend it at the inn here, and you can only do what these people are asking. So my character's like, oh, I could use a new knife. And you go and you look, and he's like, oh, I might want to buy this dagger. It's too much money for what I have, so I'm not going to do it. Asuka wants some new clothes. I can't afford that, so I will give her the money. So I give her the money to go out and get this. I'm very specific. You should go out and buy this armor. She might not come back with the armor.
Really?
Let's see. Fingers crossed. Okay, she bought the armor. Thank God.
So she's a B. She'll be a B.
She will have this armor, yes. Because she's wearing a wig, though, because she's got the nicer looking hair, you can't put a helmet on over the top of the hair.
Oh, and you can customize the bee stuff as well.
Yeah, you can change colors on most things.
Okay.
So that's how that works. We can also eat. So when we defeated enemies, we got food for that, and we can feed our me character party members here, and they can get boosts in their stats. But people have preferences on food, so this goblin ham will up my attack. Asuka doesn't like it, though. It's really bad for my warrior, who does the most damage of the party, to not like the thing that ups her attack.
Yeah, that's not good.
So I just give it to me instead, because I can handle it.
Board and all.
Oh yeah, let's have another one of those. It's so good. It's so good. Bob.
Yum.
All right. And then MP, my magic points. You think maybe it'd be good to give it to a mage, right? Well, Haman has decided she doesn't like butterfly honey.
So you got some picky eaters here, Chase.
I do, man. So I just give it to Makoto because she at least uses MP with her healing a lot.
Yeah. And outside of, I did see that you can customize the bee costume, but you're obviously doing a lot on the back end with your Miis. Can you customize pretty much any item in the game? Is it that level of it, or
I can go into stuff, and I can say, you know what, I really like this chick gear, but maybe I want to have these other gears. We'll look at that other stuff in a second. So I can have this other stuff. Or what I can do is just edit the appearance, where I want to edit my my clothes here. I want to have the outfit of the outdoor gear, but I want the stats. Good. Yeah, I want the stats of the chick gear though. So this is a fine way to go as well. But then there's also, as you saw down here, this game has amiibo support.
Ah, okay.
And we'll go look at the amiibo stuff in a second here. But if you use specific amiibo like Mario or Luigi or Yoshi or Link. Hey, Bobby, did you know I have a bit of an amiibo collection?
I did not. I'm seeing this. This is brand new information.
Yeah. So I could just wear Tom Nook's sweater vest.
Do you get more money when you have that on?
I wish. Or I could even have a Mr. Rossetti head.
Mr. Rossetti chicken.
Yeah.
Hey, that's some nice rosettery chicken, cooked all day long.
Stop it, please stop.
Okay.
And I can change the appearance of my weapon as well.
Got it. Okay.
Anyway, so you can change some stuff. What I actually like a lot is this Link armor, and I bet you would like it as well.
I like that a whole lot. That's it looks to be Link from Link's Awakening.
Yeah, I could see that, like the little plasticky look to it. Sure.
Maybe even some Ocarina.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, you can customize some items. I can even go in. We'll look at this a little bit more later, but you can customize their makeup. So you can go in here. This is how you build characters. You can build them outside of the game as well. But inside here, I can say, let's change your eyebrows a little bit, and I can add and change the way the eyebrows work. Anyway, we're not going through that. It's a complicated process. You can do a lot of stuff.
Clearly. Okay, so that's good to know.
And people have been incredibly creative and we'll look at a bunch of Miis. But let's keep going through the game. We can also check on the team. We can see there's this talk bubble over here, so there's an event.
Here's the carrot.
Oh, ponies like that carrot.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
So they've grown closer now. Before they got that mounted attack, now that they're acquainted, they've got saddle up.
It's got it's an interesting mix of like 2D, 3D elements here. Because like my brain's not really. There's something happening with the Miis that doesn't really register the way that it used to when I thought about Miis as far as like how they look.
That is kind of the limit of the makeup stuff. It's basically a mask that you can put on.
Got it.
So it's the makeup stuff is only 2D, and it does kind of break. So like it works for my character because my character is just a regular me face.
Yeah.
So it works in 3D. These other ones, like if you ever see Makoto turn, you might have just seen it there. The mask is just fully flat. It has some depth to it when you look at it because of the way somebody built it, but it doesn't. It's not exactly the same thing. You also have these outing tickets that you can use to get people closer. Let's take. Why don't we take Haman, and she's probably going to take Makoto because they have a deeper bond already. We'll see. We'll see who they take. It might be me. Oh, they took me. Great.
Cool.
I can get some alone time with Haman, Karn, Queen of Space.
There it is. And again, this is you're not controlling this. This is kind of on autopilot.
Right. I can make it go slightly faster, but that's it. And then even this is basically just watching. Bobby, there was another game called Tomodachi Life that came out on the 3DS. Hey, I got an HP banana. That's great.
I don't know much about that.
It was kind of like this, except it was more like The Sims in a way, with less customizability. But the idea was that you could bring a bunch of me characters into this hotel resort area, and they would all interact in fun ways. And then out of that game, Nintendo made Miitopia that was more of a game. That the Tomodachi Life was more of just like hanging out and doing whatever. This is more of an RPG.
Okay, I can see that.
So we got some bonus stuff there. We got some candies and an HP banana for doing that, and then we also got our relationship a little closer with Haman. There's also an arcade. You'll get game tickets for doing various things in the game. And these change every time. I could spin the wheel and I could get one of these things. I don't really like any of these things, so I'm not going to pick any of them. And you can also rock, paper, scissors if you want more gold. I find that to be bullshit. I lose all the time to rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, RNG is probably not very, very nice there.
It sucks,
so
Bobby.
This is, you're running. Every level has some inn in it, correct?
Yes, you fight a couple things, you might find a chest, and then you get to the inn at the end of one of those levels, and then that's where you can do this kind of upkeep, and you can see all the relationships I have. So I have a relatively strong relationship with Asuka, and then I'm building some relationships with other characters.
Do you control that, or is that also random?
It depends on where you put your people. So you saw that Haman and I were in the same room in the inn. That means that we'll gain relationship points, levels, whatever, by staying there. And you saw Makoto was in the stables. She's gaining a relationship with the horse right now. Asuka's alone, so it's not doing anything. I can go up to Mario here. This is a Nintendo fan, but I put a Mario face on it because they're already wearing this Mario outfit. This is new for this game, I believe, where they are asking, like, oh, if you have an amiibo, you can use your amiibo here. And if
I can see a little bit of that mask stuff that you're talking about it now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's different for my character because my character's just a regular me. Where it's definitely that kind of 2D mask on Mario. Anyway, I don't have any amiibo right next to me to show you, but if I had one of those special amiibo, I can get those outfits. And if I didn't have one of those special amiibo, they just give me 3 game tickets.
Okay.
Which, game tickets are also good. We'll talk more to Hank Hill in a bit here. He'll actually be in the castle. So now we're going to see some more characters that I've added. Kind of like Spore, when you get to the situation, it'll say, hey, here's a batch of characters that we need people for. And then you go pick or design people for those spaces. So I've already done the picking for this, so now you get to see the things that I've picked.
All right.
So I got Hank Hill and Bill... Oh, well, didn't mean to go in there. But I got Hank Hill and Bill Dauterive.
Welcome, traveler.
And there's Dale, and that's the Burger King.
Oh my god.
And Boomhauer's there on the left. I've got the whole King of the Hill alley, and then I made my King the Burger King. Yep.
That's real dumb, Chase, but it's really good.
It is real dumb, but real good.
I love
Bobby,
it.
it's gonna get dumber.
No. How could it? Is this actually the Duke from Resident Evil 8? Is that who you're showing me right now?
Uh-oh. The king got his face stolen.
That's awesome. How's just the Burger King floating around?
Who could have done that to the king?
The Dark Lord. How can he eat?
Alright, we gotta go to that space to get the king's face back.
No, you haven't beaten this, correct?
No, I have not. I'm just starting. This is...
Is it a long game?
Kind of like the second area. I think so. The 3DS game felt quite long, where to the point that I fell off it. But this game, I imagine, has more. So yeah, there's Boomhauer. Hi, Boomhauer. hey, man, I got about one job.
I got one job.
I support the king.
Oh my god,
and
Dale.
Then, Dale and his dead bug over here.
That's really good.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna let me go in that door yet. Okay, I had to make some other characters. I guess you're not gonna get to see him quite yet, unfortunately. Let's talk to Hank. He's the serious soldier.
Damn it!
Damn it, Chase!
I don't know what a JPEG is. Lax works for Bill.
Yeah, I think I did a good job picking. I didn't get to pick the personalities. I just picked the
you know,
we go along with them.
On our show, Chase, we got our other co-host Johnny, and we always ask Johnny about the games he's playing with his son. I could see them having some real good times making people.
I think so. Again, I think this game is way more fun when you download a lot of character faces and you have a lot of faces, and you need a bunch. You need a bunch to make this work. But it is kind of fun. It's just off the wall and silly, and I like keeping everything random, so you just kind of let the characters do what they do.
It's almost like theater, in a way.
Yes, it 100% is. So we'll start running through, see if we can find some enemies here.
And you're on your way to the king's face.
Yes.
It's Nick Cage. He's taking the face off, isn't he?
That would be a great idea, but no.
If you could have John Travolta and Nick Cage taking faces off of people.
That is pretty good.
That would be so good.
I have not seen a Nick Cage or a John Travolta.
Oh my god. Now you know what you have to do.
Yes. We will look at some of the faces here in a bit. Maybe I'll go through a couple more of these just to see if there's anything fun. Also, all my characters have different personalities. So Asuka has a stubborn personality that I programmed her to have that. She's stubborn. There it goes.
Yeah, I'm stubborn.
I am energetic, I think. No, I can't remember what I am. I might be energetic. Haman is cool, and Makoto is kind. And those can have benefits and drawbacks to them. Like you saw there, that potion might have helped Asuka, but she's too stubborn to take it. Haman can sometimes be too cool to get hit, so she just totally misses, or somebody misses her because she's too cool for that.
I understand that.
And then you also get skills. Like I earned that skill from leveling up as a thief. And because their relationship is a little bit higher, she can show off and do more damage. And then that little slime got caught in my trap. You just kind of see how this all goes together.
Sure.
She's going to probably do a heal here. Yep.
And that's all on quote unquote on rails, right? Because you're not doing anything with this.
Yeah, this is all automatic. The game is deciding this based on whatever criteria it has. So because their relationship was high enough, they had that thing, I think it's called Watch Out, where you can avoid enemy attacks. Uh-oh. Oh, hell yeah. Dunzo.
Johanna.
Yes. Yes, you can pick a war cry, so I picked her Persona from Persona 5.
Yeah. That's good. That's real good.
Asuka leveled up. Pretty good level up there. She learned Snap Out of it. Okay. So
she's not Gundam, right? Where's she from again?
No, she's Evangelion.
Okay. I almost called her an Evangelica, but that would not have been the right.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too far off. You'd be close enough. I'd give it to you. All right, let's do one more of these. See if anything else fun happens. Oh, we got a letter. Oh, we got a letter from Zelda.
Oh, cool.
There is a couple, a lovey-dovey couple in the first town, and I made them Link and Zelda.
That makes no sense from a lore standpoint, but I understand what you're doing.
All right, we'll check
whatever
out the team.
headcanon you're creating.
Yeah, I know. Those two will never get together. There's another carrot. It went well last time. Will it go well this time?
Oh, yeah.
So, super delicious.
Now, was there a reason why you wanted those two to bond?
No, there was an event one time at the inn where Makoto said she wanted to visit the stable, so I put her there, and
okay.
I've just left her there.
Chase, what's going on up in your room?
Let's see. I think Hamon and I are gonna have to train. Oh hell yeah!
Yes. What bonding?
Yes, and doing push-ups together. That's how we bonded.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyway, so what I could do, I could say, oh, you know what? It'd be great if Makoto was now in this room with Asuka so they can start getting to know each other a little bit better.
Got it.
Actually, you know what? Let's switch her with Hamon, because currently I have no relationship with Makoto. So
yeah.
If we can get to know each other, we can get some bonuses as well. Let's go back. Let's eat. Defense and speed. That sounds good for Asuka, don't you think?
Yeah.
And we haven't given anybody this yet, so we don't know how they'll react to it. Let's see. Asuka, found it fine. Totally okay. Magic. These two don't need magic. Makoto, she'll love her magic here. So now she's got +5 to her magic. Good.
Awesome. And you picked that grub up on that last run.
Correct.
Okay.
Ooh, really good chance at some copper armor. Let's take a spin.
Okay.
Let's see what we get. Oh, I don't think it's going to land on copper armor. No. Ah, the worst one.
The MP candy. And now,
I've already
are you
got
going to go for it again?
12 of those. Absolutely. The odds are in my favor.
Man, that thing had about the same chance I did of getting the hung jury the other night.
I hate you, Bobby. You know what else I hate? I hate this. Just give me the copper armor.
The man suffered enough, folks. Give him what he needs.
I didn't play any Destiny this weekend just for...
Out of spite?
Yep.
Welcome to the club.
Okay, I got it.
Thankfully. You only had a Pac-Man's chance of getting it. So.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, that's pretty cool looking.
Looks like some good armor.
Yeah.
Asuka, why don't you take it? I was just changing the color underneath. Let's keep her red. Because obviously, Bobby, as you well know, Asuka's Evangelion is red. So we should keep
I agree.
up there. Yeah. And you know the famous name of her mech, right? Why don't you tell the folks at home what her mech's called?
It's Oscar.
Yep, you got it. Got it in one. Well done, Bobby. Good job.
Oh, that's dumb.
It is dumb. It's Unit 2.
Unit 2. All right.
You were just about to say it. The game has kind of these in-game achievements that don't really mean anything. I think they're just kind of commemorating that, hey, you did this thing.
Yeah.
So now our path splits a little bit. We could go up, but the king's face isn't over there. We don't want to do that. Let's keep going this way.
So this is another run.
Yep. Sometimes you'll get choices in the middle of these. Like the path will split into two, will fork, and you get to decide which way you go. And you can redo any of those paths. So I could pick the other path later. The thief gets to hit multiple enemies at a time. I really like
helpful.
the thief. And these aren't the only 4 classes either. There are other jobs that you can pick for these guys, and you'll actually gain more jobs as you play the game.
Have you seen that Pixar movie? Is it Inside Out? Is that what it's called? About those enemies looked a lot like the sad one from Inside Out.
I can see that. Yeah. Amy Poehler movie.
Yep. You just ate, Oscar. You had plenty of food.
Which way do you want to go, Bobby?
Top.
Top? Okay.
Tops.
Sometimes they'll tell you what's on that path, other times they won't.
Well, if it's going to be getting us closer to the mask, it seemed like that would be the direction we would go.
I don't think it matters in this one. I think it's gonna split. I think it's gonna come back down into the middle again. They're gonna converge again.
You know, I'm sitting here watching this and I'm thinking in my head, like, not that it needed to be this, but I'm surprised that they didn't find a way to bring this style of game into some of their the Switch workout game. What's that called? Not Wii Fit, but
Ring Fit.
Ring Fit.
Yeah, Ring Fit's a little. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun. Anyway, top or bottom, Bobby?
Just keep going up, man.
Okay.
To the moon, as they say, Chase.
No, I don't want to say that.
Yeah, that one. She looks like the sad
Banshee.
Banshee.
Well, the Banshee, if she gets an attack here, she usually cries, which forces one of your characters to cry, and they can't attack because they're crying.
So that's on brand.
Yes. But we're pretty strong right now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot that's really messing with you.
No. There was a boss fight that got really hairy there for a bit.
Making that money.
Oh, got a chest. Star Wand.
That's Animal Crossing, right?
The Star Wand, I believe, is... Well, there is a Star Wand in Animal Crossing, but I believe the Star Rod, the one from Smash Brothers, originally came from Kirby.
Got it.
Anyway, it's a good wand. Let's use it. You see the little mini map. It's converging down now. Another. Okay. Good stuff. And we found the end. Wow, what an achievement.
You did it.
And you also heal up both your MP and your HP.
Oh, every time you go to the end?
Yep.
Okay.
Which is nice. So you see the bubbles up there, so the horse wants to talk to me. There's an event there. Let's go see what I do with the horse. Let's brush that horse. Ready for some hot brushing action, Bobby?
Hot brush. It's a choice.
Aww.
They liked it.
Adorable. And then Asuka and Makoto have something to chat about. That's a monster cry. Funnels are a thing in Gundam. I'm not gonna go over stuff about Gundam.
I know. I mean,
Obviously, you're the biggest
I'm,
Gundam fan I know.
Yes, I'm there.
So they learned warning. So now if somebody's about to get attacked, they might call it out.
Okay.
Good stuff. Let's keep it like that, and let's save and quit. And now let me show you what I really wanted to show you this whole time. All that was a pretext, Bobby.
Yeah.
I just want to show you all these Mii characters.
That's fair. I want to see them.
You can only have 500. I have 484.
Oh my god.
So we can see, like, oh, here's Hamon. I mean, you can see a closer look at that. You know, I also want to say I didn't make all these. In fact, I made incredibly few of these. I did not make this Sonic. It's a good Sonic, though.
It's a good Sonic, though. Can you go to Kirby? I don't know if I want to see. Oh boy.
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh my
god. I could put a wig on Kirby. Would that make you feel better?
No.
Kirby with hair?
No.
No?
No.
Not a fan of Kirby with hair? Fine.
No, I don't like that. I'd like to sleep tonight.
Let's see. I've got Garfield here. He is the roaming gourmet in the game.
Fair.
Yep. A little too perfect. So we got some classic Miis here, like Iwata and Miyamoto.
Yeah.
The ones from Spot Pass. People have recreated those from the Spot Pass.
Yeah.
But you know, if you like your Marvel shit, here's Thor.
I like that Ramona you have there.
Yeah, Ramona Flowers. The person who did this actually made a bunch of different Ramonas, all with different colored hair.
Very cool.
And
she changes it a lot.
Right, and they made a bunch of other characters, or a bunch of other Scott Pilgrim characters too.
Cool.
Ramona's the only other one I really cared about, though. You have people like, we'll try to make Gengar, we'll try to make Pokemon. You'll see a bunch of those out there.
That's
you talked
a bit
about
more
Pac-Man
challenging.
before. I mean, that's Pac-Man, right?
Yeah.
That is him. You know, from Breath of the Wild, there's Mipha.
Mipha's Grace.
Prince Sidon is also in
Sidon. Yep.
Rivali.
Ooh, that's a good Rivali.
Yeah, people do a good Rivali. I can go into the makeup and I can turn him around and you can kind of see, like, yep, just a flat face.
Yeah.
But I can also go in. This is one thing that I think is cool. Is I can go in and I can see the person who made this, and I can look at all the pieces that they used and where they put them and how they arranged them. And even this is another thing the creators aren't super happy about. Is I could go in and I could adjust. I could say, oh, this should be over here. That looks better to me.
Oh.
And I can save that, and it doesn't say that it was made by anybody, so I could pass all these off as mine, because how could you say that it was yours?
Right.
So it's all kind of honor system, but at the same time, it kind of doesn't matter, because there's nothing, you don't get anything out of it. It's not like there's no fame or fortune to be had. So I'm kind of okay with it. But there are some really cool ones. Parappa there.
What's the? I've seen some that have like on Isabel there, like upper left corner.
Oh,
Isabel.
because I've given her a role in the game.
Oh,
She's a carefree guide.
Okay.
And like back up here, I have this Boo as the roving photographer. So they actually show up in the game. And Haman is one of my party members. That's why she has that symbol there.
Got it.
Yeah. So I haven't assigned things. Here's Emil from Nier.
Nier. Yeah, that's real good.
People have made some really good stuff. Klonoa. Some good stuff in there. Claude from Fire Emblem.
That's really good, Claude.
It's crazy. This Mega Man X is really good.
Yeah,
This isn't even the best Mega Man X I have. I've got another Mega Man X who's also quite good. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, this is a very good Deborah. If you're a Gundam fan like I am, this Zaku 2 is really good. Somebody made a goddamn Zaku 2. Dusa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Everybody's favorite Hades characters. Somebody went there and made some really good Hades characters.
Was Dusa on our list for best new characters? I feel like she should have been.
Oh, man, we might have screwed over Dusa.
We screwed Dusa.
Well, did we? Because I forgot. We can talk about this off the quick look, but we had talked about like whether those count as new characters or if this is just Medusa.
Because got it. Bobby Hill.
This is a
Jesus.
classic. This is a classic me.
Yeah.
Jack Black. Somebody recreated that. Let's see. This guy's
Carl.
really good. Yeah, that Carl is really good.
Oh my god. Hand banana.
Carl is really, really good. It's just this Ganondorf
Oh
is
my
nuts.
god.
How did somebody make this? It's incredible. And if I wanted to know, I can go into the makeup feature, and they use all 100. You can see at the top there, it's 100 out of 100. You can only use 100 parts.
Oh my
Somebody used
god.
every single part to make this incredible Ganondorf. And I can go in and I
Wow.
can see, like, where did you put these pieces? I think this is so cool to be able to look in and find exactly how something got made.
I bet Nintendo does too.
Yeah, I wonder if Nintendo knew how much people could do with this system. Here's May from Night in the Woods, one of your
Ooh,
favorite
I like
games.
that. I like that a lot.
Let's see if there are any other good ones here. There's definitely plenty of good ones. We got some Star Wars characters.
Very cool.
We've got Zoidberg. Felix the Cat. I love
good,
Felix
Felix.
the Cat. I'm too young to know Felix the Cat. Or, maybe you might prefer Blinks.
Blinks the
Time
cat.
Sweeper. Yeah, it's a different cat.
a
Courage
good
the Cowardly
Hellboy.
Dog. That's an incredible Courage, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that Hellboy is also very good.
that's really good.
It's nuts, the stuff that people have made. I have a bunch of... I have a Robotnik and I have 2 different Eggmans because people made different variations of them that all are very good. This Metal Sonic is really good.
Yeah.
This Bob Ross is really good.
Oh my god. The
Do you like
Masked Man is
Metalocalypse?
on it. Oh, hell yeah.
Balan Wonderworld.
Sure.
if you want those nightmares. Igor
Yeah.
from Persona.
Yep. Creepy as ever.
This Solid Snake.
Whoa.
Like, holy shit, dude. Like, some of these things look very lifelike. Mass
Yeah.
Salesman. Let's see.
The
So, yeah,
He-Man
here's
meme.
another Eggman. Like, it's just a different Eggman, but
God,
this one's
that's
also
good.
really good. This He-Man, yeah, from the meme. Gotta have that. Here's Kratos, Dad of the
That's
Year.
good. Best dad.
Ash from Pokemon. Freddie Mercury.
Wow.
The stuff people have made. This Grievous.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. There's this Samus. Somebody else made another Samus that I don't think is quite as good, but they were able to put a filter, like sunglasses, over that kind of face shield part, so you can see the eyes underneath, which is really cool.
That is neat.
Let's see. This actual Hades from
Whoa.
Hades is incredible.
Whoa.
That stuff's awesome. Here's Sophie from the Persona 5 Strikers game. Both members of Daft Punk looking
Yep.
incredible.
Yep. Ah, that's good.
The stuff people have made is just nuts. Marnie from Pokemon.
Jeez.
Let's see here. No, this Zero is probably the best thing I've seen.
Whoa.
The way they've used the glows is
Yeah.
it's just real good.
That's
it's just
nuts.
real good. I made these 5. These are from one of my favorite shows, Mission Hill. I've got Andy
Wow.
French. That show had such a great art style that it was easy
Yeah.
to remake them because they just have pretty simple features, but they look so good. I love this gym.
That's really good.
He is spot on. Brian Posehn did a great job in that show. So both Midnas. I've got this regular Midna,
Ooh.
and then up here was Person Midna, or like the
Yep.
yeah. It's just look
It's
at all the
really
cool
cool, man.
shit in here.
It's really cool.
Vader, Bo-Katan,
Yep.
but also Boba Fett.
Yep.
This I would say.
That-
What would you say? Is this a Twilight Princess Link?
No, I think that's more the one that they're remaking right now, Skyward Sword.
You think? You think that's a Skyward Sword?
It could be Twilight. It's
I was thinking Twilight.
I can see
This
that.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh my god, I hate it.
What's the deal with Miitopia? Tifa from FF7. The CDI Ganon.
Oh
People
my
are
god.
crazy. People are crazy with all the stuff.
Mario
making.
64.
This Master Chief. That Mario 64, specifically the Mario 64 Mario.
Yeah, very
Nuts. Did you ever watch Robot Jones?
good. No.
I didn't either. I kind of aged out of it, but this is somebody made that and it was really good, and I just had to grab it.
Sure.
It was just well done. This Cutman looks good.
Yep.
Tally. Like that's
cool.
a pretty damn good tally.
Yeah, that's really good.
The Sephiroth is pretty nuts.
He has a big sword.
He does have a big sword. Speaking of people with big swords, this is also a Cloud, and then there was another Cloud up here, I believe. Yeah, I like this Cloud a little better.
Yeah,
Looks
like
like the big
cherub.
anime eyes, but this one certainly looks closer to
what you get. Yeah,
like
I
that's
agree.
that's Advent Children Cloud right there.
Yep, totally.
That's good stuff. If you remember the Lego Pirate sets?
Yeah,
I made this one. Very proud of my MODOK.
that's really good.
Mentok, not MODOK. Sorry, thinking of something else. Yeah, Mentok the Mind Taker from Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. One of my friends made a print for me of this, and I was able to kind of use that as a guide to make it in the game. The C-3PO, like the way they got the gradients on the C-3PO, that's not something that's easy to just put into this. That stuff's nuts. There's the Sidon.
Yeah, that smile.
He looks good. Falco.
Yep.
Got this motherfucking Gundam here. We just made a Gundam head. I wish this was me. I wish I made that. It's too good. There's our Makotos. We have unmasked Makoto and masked Makoto. This Venom.
Better than the movie.
This is my so John Wick is my great sage, because who would fuck with John Wick, right?
Right. That's too good.
Which does, you know what? Now, when you mention Nick Cage as the evil sorcerer, I really want to change. I really want to find Nick Cage and make him my evil sorcerer. That'd be too good. Let's see if there's anybody else. Samba de Amigo? I never even played this game, but I love the art style, and somebody made a fantastic Amigo out of it. Majora's Mask. There were a couple Majora's Masks I found, but this one I thought was the best. Here's another Ganondorf that is also really good.
My God.
I couldn't pick which Ganondorf. They're both too good. They're so good. This is that other Mega Man X. It's made by the same guy who did Zero. It's really good.
Yeah, man.
Your favorite girls from that Monster Hunter game?
Monster Hunter, yeah.
Yeah. And her sister here. Yeah.
That's fine.
This is the best game with these two characters in it that came out this year.
Bidoof.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, somebody made just a full Bidoof. You just want a Bidoof for a head. There you go.
Oh, this is dumb.
It's great. This Marin is definitely from Link's Awakening.
Yeah, very cool.
It's just amazing. Solgaleo from Sun and Moon. I made this Bateau from Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah. I
know you're a big Ghost in the Shell fan.
I like Ghost in the Shell.
Somebody made Gritty.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I really want to do something with this Gritty. Gritty's too good. I love this Game Boy too, because the face is actually Pikachu's face. Here, we can go. You just saw him blink there, but I can actually change the expressions here.
Oh my God.
It's so good. That is so smart. It's so creative that somebody made that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Everyone's favorite girl.
Impa, best girl ever.
Best girl. Here's this Arnold Schwarzenegger is quite good.
I thought he had a septum piercing for a second.
Yeah, that is one of the shitty things. You have to have. I'm sure the designer would have not wanted that little curvature
nose
right
nubbin.
there.
Yeah.
But the nose, you have to have a nose. They won't let you take away the nose. You can take away eyebrows. You can take away. You can't take away mouth, but it's easier to hide the mouths of anybody. But you have to have the noses, and just the noses are are really hard to hide sometimes.
Look
Friend
at
of the
those
show, Matt
assholes.
Jaguar.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, here's you.
Hey.
I built this one, and I think I did a pretty damn good job.
Yeah,
this is your me from your profile.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
awesome.
tried to recreate it as best I could. I think I did all right. Here's co-host Johnny.
Who cares?
Other friend of the show, Pierce Porchane. Somebody
awesome.
made this Akira from Virtual Fighter, but they made the Genesis or 32X version.
Where it's like pixely.
Yeah, like the polygons to it, like the low poly look. It's so cool. So awesomely cool. And then somebody made this Haman on the very first day. And I was like, oh, I like my Haman, but this Haman is also very good. It's a very good Haman. And then, oops.
This is wild, man. I can see what's drawing you into it.
It's just so neat. Like, all this stuff is really, really cool. And then being able to go into the game and put faces onto random characters is really fun. Let me go back in real quick, set off, and then go back to that village. I can show you a couple more, just like in context of where these characters show up. So let's go back to the town. So Isabel was the guide. Made sense for her. This was like a cheery granny. Yeah, so I made it Sothis from Fire Emblem. She's pretty old. I probably should have made it Rhea. I've got a Rhea somewhere. I could switch these characters out if I wanted to, but I don't really need to come back to this town anymore, so it's kind of pointless.
Right.
So here's Bulma from Dragon Ball and her son Trunks, because that worked.
That's funny.
There's our lovey-dovey couple.
Yeah.
This game isn't realistic. Link is talking. Can't have
Yes.
that. God, get a room. Sarcastic guy Squidward.
Why not?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
I just love throwing in the most random shit possible now. And then my mayor is the mayor from Powerpuff Girls.
Well, of course.
Because of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? His face doesn't quite work with this hat, but he's called the damn mayor. I can't make him anything but the mayor, right? Anyway, that is Miitopia. I think it's incredibly fun.
Yeah, man.
They are selling it for full price. It is a full price Switch game, which does sting a little bit when this game has been out for a long time on the 3DS. They did make some updates, though, and I think the way they've done this makeup stuff with the new faces is the most incredible part. Oh, let me show you that. So you go to menu, you go to add me characters, receive, and then you put in an access code. I can go to the history here. These are access codes I used before.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay, this one is mine from the demo. So if you want to use mine, this is the one I used from the demo that has all my characters that I picked before. So it's going to have pretty close to what I had before.
Okay.
You can lock out characters that you don't want people that I wasn't ready to use yet or didn't think were very good. But you can go in and I can pick one of these people that I have and I go, oh, I want this Bowser, and I just receive him, and you're done.
Great.
So it's pretty easy. Let me go check one other person's just to see if they had anything good, so you can see. So yeah, they hid most of their characters, but this is where I got that link.
Yeah.
And then this Zelda's pretty good. I like my Breath of the Wild Zelda better, so I'm keeping it instead. They got some Splatoon characters, more Splatoon characters. World Ends With You guy. So if I liked any of these people, ooh la la, Space Channel. If I liked anybody, I like this Neku. Receive, I've got this Neku, and then I can go back into my game, and there he is. He's out.
Oh,
now I can
easy.
put him anywhere I want. It's super easy. You just have to put in the codes. Again, the codes are super easy to find on Twitter. I would definitely check there. Some people are putting them in their Twitter handles or their Twitter names,
fair.
So you can just find them there pretty easily. I think this is great. I think it's a really fun thing. I'm going to definitely play this all the way through. because having all of these awesome characters is going to push me to keep going, and I love it. I think this is great.
I can see the draw for sure, man. I'm happy I had such a good time with it, and it's been fun getting to see it firsthand. So I appreciate you taking me on this quick look.
Absolutely, I will keep talking about this, and you can hear more about that on our Casual Hour podcast. It comes out every Wednesday. We start at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and you can watch that on Twitch at twitch.tv/The Casual Hour, and we also stream on Monday and Friday nights at 10:30 Central, and it's good times. Bobby, thank you for coming and seeing this game with me. Looking forward to doing the next one.
This was a ton of fun. Thank you.